Well, wait a minute. Something else just popped up. Yep, just popped up. Good evening. Welcome to Injustice Investigations. How are you all doing today? I'm not going to keep you long. It is a brief update on the officer-involved shooting in Shreveport, Louisiana, concerning Trivenskey Odom. We're going to give you a brief update. I just got a new email right when the lights came on and said L-I-V-E. Hope you all are enjoying your day thus far. It's somewhat of a pleasant day outside. You know, I got a chance to visit with the Mr. Odom's family today. I had been speaking with them. Mr. Mike Wells, good afternoon to you, sir. Thank you, Ms. Hawkins. I see you on the line there. Good to see you. Good to see you. As I was saying, this past weekend, I spent a lot of time on the phone with Mr. Odom's family, and today got an opportunity to spend some time with them and try to get to the bottom of what really happened that night. They are some sweet people. They are very, very sweet people. And if you see me hold my arm, I'm having a problem with my arm, and it's been going on for some years, but it's trying to get worse. So just look past that. This sucker is paining me. So anyway, again, I got an opportunity to spend some time with his dad and some other family members. And they are still in the process of making out the funeral arrangements to lay their loved one to rest, and that hopefully will be announced within the next couple of days about the date and time. But here's what I can tell you now is that tomorrow at 7 p.m. the family is going to hold a you can't hear me? Okay, somebody said that last night. I don't know what's going on. Let me see something. What about now? Can you hear me better now? Miss Campbell, let me know before I continue. Thank you, Mike Wells. He said he liked my shirt and my tie. Yeah, you know I do a little something every now and then. You know how I do it. You know. Can you all hear me better now? Miss Campbell, talk to me. Can you hear me? Miss Campbell, can anybody hear me? I said anybody. Tony Braxton, anybody? Nobody's saying nothing. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. I got an opportunity to spend some time with Mr. Odom's family today. I've been spending a lot of time with them this past weekend over the telephone. And so today I got an opportunity to meet with them and to discuss the case and, you know, which way we're going with it. And the funeral arrangements are still in the making. Hopefully we'll pass that information on to you as the date and time and place within the next couple of days. So as soon as that is in writing, I promise you we will bring it to you. But I will tell you this, that they are some sweet people. They're laid back. They're easy to talk to. And they just want answers, just like anybody. I mean, we just want to know why was Mr. Odom shot so many times. And so we're trying to get to the bottom of it because we want to make sure that things were done according to the law. I've heard a law official say that the officers did what they felt they needed to do. I totally disagree with that. The officers did what they wanted to do. Because after the first or second shot, Mr. Odom probably was dead. So bullets after that were being pumped into a dead body. He was dead by then. He was dead. So if you're shooting over 100 rounds, what the hell are you shooting at? I know he's dead. Why are you continuing to shoot? And we cannot believe everything that they say. That's why you have to prove it. You had one man, they said, in on February the 6th, I think, he shot and killed himself with police officers involved. Now you want to tell the family that Mr. Odom killed himself. Now look, all of us are not stupid. We got some out there that's stupid, but not all of us. We're not going to buy it. So my thing is this here. Don't just tell me you did this, you did that, this happened and that happened. I want you to prove it to me. We have to see proof. You can't. I'm not going to let you tell the family that it's raining, but I know you're pissing on their back. We're not going to do that. Prove it. Whatever you said, you're going to have to prove it. I need you to prove to me that he was shooting out of the window randomly at anybody he saw. I need proof. The family wants proof. That's what we ask. We're not just going to take your damn word in it, because your word don't mean nothing. You've lied before, so I know you'll lie again. You know, one cover for this one. Well, I owe you one. Same thing. You've been doing it for a long time. So, regardless to what he had been alleged of committing crime-wise, you still cannot look me in my eyes with a heart and honesty and tell me that the killing of Trivenskey Odom was justified with pumping so many rounds into his body. You can't tell me that. It doesn't make any damn sense. He's shooting with a .25 automatic. That's what he had. And you just boom, 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 like, damn, I mean, he's dead. I know he's dead. And if we said that's an overkill, that's an understatement. Okay, wait a minute. Someone said he had his hands where they could see them. I didn't want to go there this evening. This is going to be quick. But Barr, is it B-A-R-R? Yes, we have that. I promise you, we will not. Barr is saying, don't let them cover this up, please. Look, it shows you can see me and you can hear my voice. I won't let that happen. It don't have anything to do with color. It has everything to do with human rights. That's what it's all about. Whether you think someone is guilty or not, we're not going to let you just kill them like they mean nothing and then go on with business as usual. It's time the citizens of Shreveport, Louisiana, start asking questions and stop taking what the police are saying as the word from the Holy Bible. I don't give a damn about them wearing a badge and a gun. They lie. They lie. They lie. Miss Hall, you late. You 22 minutes late. Show's over. So don't just take what they say and believe it. They wouldn't do it to you. If you say you didn't commit a crime they are accusing you of, they're not going to let you go till you prove that to them. And so you do the same to them. My nephew from Dallas, Texas, Mr. Toby O'Neill, I love you big time, brother. I love you big time. I'm glad you are tuning in tonight. We're just doing a quick up-to-date. I was waiting for some more viewers to come in before we got started on the shooting, officer-involved shooting here in Shreveport, Louisiana, a few days ago involving a 27-year-old black male, Trivenskey Odom, who was killed by officers on the corner of Jewella Avenue and Greenwood Road just a few days ago. So most of what we know we've already shared with you all, but the arrangements for the funeral, they're still in the process of doing that. Again, I met with the family today, spent a lot of time with them today, and there's some sweet people, sweet spirits, just like the people were at the funeral home. And they just want answers. They just want answers. You know, we just want to make sure procedures were followed. Now, if the procedures they said were followed all the procedures that they used the other night, those damn procedures needs to be changed. Because that's a homicide. That's a homicide. After you pump 1 or 2 bullets in somebody, and you, the first or the second bullet probably killed him. And if that being the case, why you keep shooting? What the hell? You're shooting a dead body now. Now you're playing around. Sorry to go off the subject, but Uncle guy, you're cleaner than a clap. Well, you know what? Let me tell you something, bro. I do a little something every now and then. I went in the closet and I was gonna go wash the truck, right? And I said, well, let me put this on. And so, you know how I do. You know how I do. But no, seriously, Tony Braxton was coming by tonight. We're gonna have a little dinner there and stuff and everything. So I wanted to kind of look my best for her. You know, we done broke up and stuff, but she still called. And she happy with birds, so I'm happy for her. Anyway, thank you, brother, big time. Appreciate you. Love you 100. There'll be a prayer vigil tomorrow night again on the corner of Jewella Avenue and Greenwood Road. It starts at 7 p.m. And the family is inviting all to come out and help remember and celebrate the life of Trivenskey Odom. The day before he was killed today, get it right, he was killed the day before his birthday. And also the other day, or was it today, the 16th, is when his mother died this time last year. Somebody said they don't care. They don't. They don't care. And if they don't care, then that's fine. But I promise you this here, we're gonna make them start caring. We gotta get authorities backed up into a corner to where they're gonna think twice before they pull a damn taser out, not to mention a gun. All this, I feared for my life, I thought this, I thought that. This I thought shit, it's not happening no more. If you can't tell a damn difference between a cell phone and a damn gun, what do you learn in the damn academy? What do they teach you? I thought he had a gun. It was a Galaxy. Well, it don't look like no damn gun. That's just police language. Police, I feared for my life. If you that damn scary, your ass shouldn't be on the police force. I mean, Bonnie Fife got more damn hard than that, even with one damn bullet. Somebody said we're all going to be there. Amen, amen, amen. And I'm asking the public, if you're not doing nothing, whether you knew the family or not, know the family or not, they would love to see you there because this is a trying time for them. You know, if you ever lost a loved one, then you know what it feels like to lose someone. Maybe not at the hands of police officers as they have lost Mr. Odom, but a loss is a loss, you know, and that life can't come back. That life cannot come back. And oftentimes, somebody said the same thing to Walter Scott in Charleston, South Carolina. Exactly. And so when we have to start looking at life like this and people like this. If we go biblical, we know that tomorrow is not promised to us. That's in the Bible now. I used to say, my mama said it up until the time she died, I'll see you tomorrow if the Lord says so. And I remember I said that some years ago to an older lady, and she said, oh, he gonna say so. I said, no, that's not biblical now. If you go in the Episcopals, he said, if it be the Lord's will, tomorrow we live and we do this and we do that. So why am I saying this here? Here's what we have a tendency to say when we go to a funeral. I'm going to pay my last respects. No, you're not. That's a dead body. And that the soul in that body has gone. It's gone. If you set that body on fire, won't hurt nothing. The last time you paid your respects was when you was with that individual. If it was a good time, that was it. If it was a bad time, then that was it. That's just the body. The body is only the vehicle for the movement of the soul. The soul is gone. You're not paying your last respects. That's nothing. That's nothing. So, love as if it's your last day on earth, or if it's somebody in your circle's last day on earth, because it's coming. But you might not never know when that day is coming. And all you're left with is regrets, and I should have did, man, I should have, but I didn't, so it don't mean a damn thing. It don't matter who was right, who was wrong, if you had an argument, especially a family member. Look, I love you. We're not going to keep dwelling on that bug. Let's go on. Let's go on with life. You won't visit people when they're living. You can't. You won't call them. You see them in the store and throw your hands up, and sometimes go the other way. I'm gonna get a chance to go over there and holler at them, and you never do while they living. I can't go. I can't just take a day off from work and go over there. I'm gonna go over there and do time. He ain't going nowhere, and it makes no earthly damn sense because you didn't create a life, so you don't know when that life's going to expire. But let somebody die. I got to get there. You get on boat, planes, trains, and everything. You'll miss a week's work. I got to go to the funeral. I got to go. Why are you so interested in getting there now and they're dead? They probably would have loved to see you while they were still alive and could have said hi to you. So love is if it's your last day on earth, because let me tell you something. One day it's going to be your last day on earth. Police are on one of those oldest organized gangs. Oh, yeah, gangs. Yes, since the beginning of time, you know. And so you have to realize this when dealing with police, as Toby just said, there's a club, and they're going to stick together to serve and protect their very own. And anything they said, we have to make them prove that, because they will go up inside of a courtroom, raise their right hand to solemnly tell the truth and tell a damn lie. And each one cover up for the other. You don't have to know Mr. Odom. You don't have to know the next brother to want to do what's right, to help the family find some justice. I didn't know him anyway. Okay, so what does that have to do? If your heart is right, it's not about knowing them. When you see something or somebody needs help, you ought to just reach out. If your heart is right, you'll do it without anybody asking you. And you won't go on Facebook and say, I went and fed the homeless today. I went down there and I fed them. You know, and stuff, and God put it on my heart, and I've done this and I've done that, because I know God going to give it back to me. God bless me. He going to bless me. Well, if you were able to feed the homeless, I think you already been blessed. Quit attaching a string to God. Come on now. If I that he gonna bless you already blessed if you were able to feed them. See, trying to put a string on God and say, God, I did this here. But why did you do it? What was your motives? Why did you do it? Why did you go down there with the damn cameras? Let somebody else film you. Don't film you. And if you're feeding them and go on about your business. I don't need to know it. At least not from you. Love is what we're missing. If we can get back, if you can get back to that black family, Toby and y'all, to where we would sit together at dinner time, mama there, daddy there, the children there, we could get some things straight. You got to get order in the house before you can get order in the streets. So if there's no order in the house, then we can't expect order in the street. Because let me tell you something. When there's violence in the mind, there's going to be violence on the streets. That's a guarantee. You can hold up a sign all damn day long and say, let's stop killing one another. Let's stop the shooting. Let's love one another. That don't mean nothing. That won't do nothing. That's not going to do it. They know that. You got to work. You got to get out there. You got to grab them and say you're going the wrong way. Get yourself together. That's what you're going to have to do. We're going to set that up, Toby, to get you on the show. We've been trying to get you on here for like about 2 years now, and it has never worked out. But we're going to do it. I promise you, we're going to do it. But anyway, before I get too far off the subject, we're still waiting to find out how many times he was actually shot. And I want to know what really killed him, what bullet. Because with all the shots we heard, I know they pumped a lot of bullets in him. And you can't tell me it was just five or six shots. That's a damn lie. That's a lie. I just want to know how many you put in, which one killed him, and why did you feel it was necessary to continue to pump bullets into a lifeless body? That's what we're asking. That's what we're asking. And then go back to business as usual. We got to put the brakes on the police officer, yeah. I love the police. We need them. You think we messed up now? Imagine a life without them. But we need them. But we need them to follow procedures. And we know they are trained to kill, not trained to wound. But some cases, you shouldn't handle every case the same way. I know for a fact that they were notified 4 times before they killed him. They were notified 4 times of his current situation, of his mental situation, of being depressed, and what was going on at that particular time in his life. So the information is being passed on to dispatch. Dispatch in return says, I'm going to relay this to the responding officers. If they did, I don't know. But my thing is this here. Why was that necessary? Because I want you to know that the individual that you're dealing with right now may not be in his or her right mind. That's why I'm telling you this. They're doing things, but they might not be in their right mind. So I'm asking you to detain them, take it easy. Don't just go all willy-nilly on them, because they might not quite know what they're doing. They know what they're doing to a degree, but at another degree, they don't know because something is going on. And I'm warning you ahead of time. Now, if you didn't know that, okay, you didn't know it, we still would question it, but we've told you some things that the public don't know. And you act as if we told you nothing. Now there's some sad singing and slow driving. Whether Trivenskey Odom was in the right or in the wrong, you cannot look at me with honesty and tell me that the police did what they needed to do. The police department did not do what they needed to do. The police department did what they wanted to do. And there's a big difference. It was Mr. Odom a few days ago. Somebody watching this live feed right now, it might be your child next. I don't care if they've never been in trouble with the law. Anything could happen at any given time. We treat people with respect. We don't sit and... When I worked in a department store and the people would come in with the fine clothes and jewelry and stuff, I treat them with respect. You got a gentleman in the back of them that is homeless and dirty, oily or whatever, I treat him with the same respect. So I don't want to touch his money. Man, give me that money. Come on now. If you're biblical, you have to be careful who you turn away or who you turn your nose up to, because the Bible said some have entertained angels unaware. If you're biblical. If you're biblical. Now tomorrow, 7 o'clock, y'all meet the family there on the corner of Jewella Avenue and Greenwood Road, right where Trivenskey Odom's life came to its end. They need the support. They need to love. They need to see you out there to help them doing their going through right now. You don't know how it feels if somebody that you don't know shows up and show you some support and they say, man, I know you don't know me, but I love you, brother. And I'm amazed. I saw so many people today that talked about this story. And they all said, man, that was wrong, that was wrong. And I'm glad to hear that. But show up tomorrow and show your support for this family. It don't matter what he did. What he did does not constitute justification for them executing him the way they did. It's as simple as that. I'm not trying to uphold Mr. Odom in any wrongdoing. But what I am saying is that we have the law, and we also have common sense, and we have respect, and we have dignity. You just don't go and execute somebody because you can, and the law is going to protect you. And if I don't say nothing, and Bob don't say nothing, and Lisa don't say nothing, then guess what happens? He's just another dead nigga. But we're tired. We're tired of this. This has been going on too damn long, and it's getting out of hand with Shreveport police officers. I mean, every other week now we got an issue. And it's becoming a pattern. And if you don't stop something now, if you continue to let it just grow and grow and grow, it makes it that much difficult to control when it gets out of control. We're not going to let you keep doing this here. The badge don't scare me. The gun don't scare me. You should be scared of me. This has got to stop. I don't expect for the cops to give a damn about our kids. We have to give a damn about our kids. And if they see that you don't give a damn, they'll execute somebody next week. They don't care. They don't give a damn. They nonchalant. He should have done what I told him to do. Well, he didn't. So every time they don't do what you say you tell them to do, you feel it's necessary to kill them. You got a guy in Louisiana, Bastard, I think, I'm not for sure, in the back of a police car, handcuffed. Some kind of way, he got a gun and shot himself in the head in the back of the patrol car while the officer was driving him to the police station to be booked in. Some kind of way, handcuffs behind his back. He gets a gun from somewhere and blows his brains out while the cop was driving. Make no damn sense. You know why it don't make no damn sense? Because it didn't happen that way. But you tell us things as if we're void of understanding, like we're some inanimate object. We don't feel nothing. We have no emotions. We're dumb. You tell us it's raining, but you're pissing on our backs. I'm going to say this and I'm going to get out of here, brothers. I think it was Ronnie Boo. Good friend of the family, so close we call him a brother. Put out something on Facebook last night. I couldn't comment on it because Facebook blocked me from liking anything. I ain't never heard of that. They said you've been blocked from liking. And you can't share, you can post your own things, but you can't share nothing of nobody else's. And you can post something, but you can't share what you post. And you can't hit the like button. And I'm like, what the hell I do now? You misused the like button. You hit it too fast. The fuck? It makes no damn sense. It's stupid. Anyway, Ronnie Boo said this, something that they said about we got to start loving each other. We got to stop the killing, and we got to stop it now. And there's many reasons why what he's saying is real and needs to be executed because everybody is somebody's child. Everybody is somebody's child. Ms. Campbell said they reported your page. And you know what? We talked about it today, and I'm like, okay, that's what it is. You got a Negro here that's, he knows a little something. He don't know a lot, but what he know, he's sharing to the people. Black, white, blue, green, don't matter. Young, old, don't matter. And they don't like that. They'll do anything to stop that because you become a threat to them because you're telling them what they don't want them to know. So you got to be silenced by any means necessary. But let me tell you something. If I don't talk on Facebook, I talk on YouTube. If I don't talk on YouTube, I talk on Blog Talk. I'm covered. I'm going to get it out there. I'm going to get it out there. But black people, if you ever want people to begin to see you in a different light, you must first see yourselves in a different light. You can't expect for the white man to see you in a different light when you don't see yourself in that light that you want them to see you in. You got to let them know that not only do I love myself, I may not like that sapsucker right there, but I love him and I'm not going to destroy his life just because I have the power to do it. And they got to see you sticking together and then they become scared. But if you knocking one another off, they'll knock your ass off too because you don't give a damn. And there's nobody that's going to come and say, let's stop this. Because you're doing what they was doing to us decades ago. And now you're doing it. You're doing it to your own people. And you want to sit there and talk this pro-black shit, but y'all in the damn neighborhood where they selling the dope at and you won't sell shit. And you're buying the hot shit that the boosters have stole, but you won't sell shit. And you're keeping little Boosie and little Bow Wow locked down because the police are looking for them because they killed people and these little children and shit, but they got your whole neighborhood held hostage. A street that you done stayed on for 20, 30, 40 years is being held hostage by some preschoolers. So don't give me that pro-black shit. If you love your community, let me see it. That no snitch, damn that no snitch. If it happened to your family, you want them to snitch. They feel the same way. They feel the same way. So, my point, nobody will ever see you in a different light until you first see yourselves in that different light. This has been going on too long. We don't own shit. We didn't come here with nothing, and we leave with nothing. you don't have a territory. You do not have a territory. Let me tell you something. We own stolen land. So if we own stolen land, how in the hell did you get to possess a certain area of time? And we own some stolen shit right now. Might sound stupid, but it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. Listen, I love you. I appreciate you all's support. The YouTube channel is going well. Everything on Facebook is going so, I guess. But I can't do it without you all for listening, watching, and commenting. And I thank you for that. And everything is to correct what needs to be corrected. If it ain't right, we're going to get it right. And we're not coming to make trouble. We're coming because there is trouble. And enough is enough. And I'm not withholding no damn signs. I'm not walking up and down on the street talking about no justice, no peace. We are going to get it right. Because the old methods that was used back then, they work. But this is a new day. And some of those methods back there don't work for this day and time. So what am I saying? We need a new approach to the injustice that we continue to receive in this country. And this is with everybody. White, black, young, old. It ain't a black thing. It ain't a white thing. I fight just as hard for white folks as I do for black folks. When they locked that white woman up that time, Sharon Prater, talking about them two damn crackheads, said she was in on a conspiracy to kill her husband. That damn woman don't even know where she's at. And then they got her from the gravesite. Some dirty bastards. And I raised hell about that. So it's not about color. If you know anything about me and my page, I always tell you, we're always on the side of right. We're always on the side of right. That's it. That's it. We're always on the side of right. And I think that's a perfect place to be. I love y'all. I thank y'all for supporting the show there and stuff. But please, tomorrow, pencil that in. If you're not doing nothing, or if you can stop doing what you're doing for a few minutes, meet your family out there on the corner of Jewella Avenue and the Greenwood Road and just hug them and just say, look, I love you. You ain't got to go into what happened, but look, when they see you, they know you're there because you must care. You must care. I don't care whether you know them or not, but if you show up, I bet you make them smile. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed and be at the Lord willing and the creek don't rise. We will do this again tomorrow. But don't forget, 7 p.m. tomorrow, Jewella Avenue and the Greenwood Road. And there will not be a live YouTube show tomorrow night because we're in Shreveport with the family. So that will be done maybe Thursday, I guess. So, but we'll figure that out later and stuff. The family needs your support. This is a very trying time for them. Not just because of their loved one being killed by the police, but how their loved one was killed by the police. And Prater got it wrong. They didn't do what they needed to do. They did what they wanted to do. I'm Al Scott with Injustice Investigation. I love y'all. Y'all enjoy your evening.